Hello everyone out there. My name is Ezenwa Okoro. I'm the founder and president of NAIJA Youth Entrepreneurship Network, a very strategic platform that I established more than a decade ago to empower young people in Nigeria because I was once young as they are. And entrepreneurship holds a very dear place in my heart because for me, entrepreneurship is the key by which a nation could empower its young people. And knowing that Nigeria is made up of over 200 million citizens, and knowing fully well that young people below the ages of 35, I would say the demography is between 18 to 35, make up over 70% of our general population. For me, entrepreneurship remains the key for us to unlock the future of this country. And that is the reason I established NAIJA Youth Entrepreneurship Network. Join me here today as I interact with my ambassadors, my youth ambassadors that I have mentored over a period of time, who are blazing the trail in their various endeavors and has, made us so proud, made their parents and their communities so proud of what they have been able to achieve. And I want to put a spotlight on them so that they can be able to inspire and motivate a multitude of youngsters out there. Today, we're going to have a very meaningful conversation on their journey so far. Thank you for joining us. All right, let's get down into it with this amazing, talented, so creative youth ambassadors of NAIJA Youth Entrepreneurship Network. Sitting by my left is Miss Blessing. Thank you for being here today, Blessing.
Thank you, sir.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Blessing Unoka. I'm the founder of two startups, Samba Enterprise, which is Nigeria's first solar-powered soya bean processing company, and Samba Connect, which is Africa's first voice commerce platform where Africans can buy and sell with just their languages. So I'm really grateful to be here. Thank you, sir, for the honor.
The honor and the pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much for being here. And further down, this is a great man. From the very first day I came across him, I knew he is destined for greatness, as all of them. Amidu.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being here today.
Yeah, thank you.
Please introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. My name is Amidu Mohamed Deban. My friends like to call me Amidu Climate. So I'm the founder and creative director at Plastibuild Creative Solutions Limited. And at Plastibuild, what we do is quite simple. We're transforming urban waste into functional products. But as synonymous with every great startup, it's actually supposed to grow. So now we're expanding into unlocking Africa's carbon market. There's a lot of money trickling down into the carbon market to address the climate change issues. But unfortunately, this finance is not getting to those doing the actual work. So Plastibuild is unlocking a platform known as the Plastibuild DG Hub to ensure democratization of climate finance to those doing the work. That is me and you in our various communities doing actions to address climate change. It's a great pleasure to be one of the global ambassadors of the NAIJA Youth Entrepreneurship Network. It's a network that if I'm not there, I don't know where I'll be. Thank you.
Awesome. Moving further down, it's the queen. Even though she's a beauty queen, but that has not stopped her in any way from blazing the trail and chasing her dreams beyond being a beauty queen. And she has been able to inspire a lot of young girls in Abeokuta, where she resides. Mrs. Joy. Giving out a lot of joy. Please introduce yourself.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. My name is Joy Adiola Oluyege, and I'm so excited to be here this morning. I am a graduate of the Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, and the creative director and founder of Youth Castle. What we do is that we incorporate fashion, events, and clothing all in all. So what we do at Joutem is I started this brand way back 2012 as a fashion designer, and that was when I learned fashion designing. But over the years, I niched down to Adire Afrocentric fashion. What we do is to produce Adire fabric itself and then Adire outfits. And due to the lockdown pandemic in 2020, I explored other parts of my passion. That is where the event is coming in. I learned event planning, and after then, I started my event coordination and ushering agency, Joutem Events and Ushers. And then the clothing, the beddings, what we do is to produce duvet, bedsheet, and pillowcases, all of them under the umbrella of Joutem Castle. And I'm someone that I'm a woman of many colors. I have so many talents, and I love to do everything. My philosophy of life is that I'm always a product of myself, and there's no limits to anything I can achieve except the limits I place on myself. So that has allowed me to explore my talent, and that is why I'm here today. And because of that, I help other people, and that is why I created Skill Up Empowerment Program under the umbrella of Joutem Foundation. What we do there is to train young people for free in skill acquisition and then give them business support at the end of the day. And thank you so much.
Awesome. This is amazing. Let's get right into it, because I've been flying all over the world. Sometimes I don't even have the time to follow up on you guys, but I am so happy and so proud of what you guys have been able to achieve since our mentorship started. And this is a validation that mentorship works. Yeah. And I keep telling them, no matter where I am across the world, I will always come back to support what they are doing, to follow up and give whatever support that is needed. I will always be there. Now, my first question is this: what actually inspired you to get into entrepreneurship?
I noticed most people, they don't have access to plant-based milk. So that's the reason why we created Samba soya milk, our soya milk powder. So now imported milk is very costly, so we had to think of an innovative way of producing this product. And then, because before I started Samba Enterprise, I worked in the FMCG sector. So I noticed that most of these individuals, they are excluded. They can't really buy and sell because 68% of them are illiterate, of our users. They can't buy and sell online. So that's the reason why I was like, okay, how do I do this creatively and innovatively? Yeah. So that was the reason why I moved to Lagos, October 2022. And within those 3 months, I was still kind of thinking, how do I solve this? I had this burning passion on how to provide sustainable and innovative solutions. And luckily, my first mentor was you. So with your mentorship, I was able to learn the legitimate and profound ways of creating solutions, such as utilizing solar energy in a to provide certified food products. And also, I and my team, we had to calm down ourselves and learn AI. That will be able to provide Africa's first voice commerce platform currently, Samba AgroConnect. So I think that's entrepreneurship, not just solving your problem, but you have to think of the problem of the larger populace. So for me, that's what entrepreneurship means.
Beautiful. Finding solutions to problems.
Yes, sir.
So it's not just about, let me go and make some money. Making money is real good, but if you are able to solve problems, germane problems, that is value creation. And I'm happy you guys have delved into the side of social entrepreneurship, which means that you are actually solving societal issues while generating profits and income and all of that. I'm so proud of you. That is awesome. And that is just the way I started.
Wow.
When I look at you guys, I see myself years ago, trying to make ends meet, but at the same time, trying to solve societal issues. Coming to you, Amidu.
Yes, sir.
From the first time I came across you, you were full of passion. And it was so infectious, I really, really love it. What was the drive? What was the motivating factor that pushed you into doing the things that you're doing now?
Thank you very much for that question. So it all started from Bariga. As a young boy that was born and bred in Lagos, Bariga to be precise, you know, whenever I wake up every morning, there's always something synonymous to every key community around that area, especially low-income communities. These are people living here are below. I mean, they live below the the minimum wage. One thing that was common was that our drainages were blocked. You get tires after use are lined up on the streets,
litter the streets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what that was creating was that whenever it rains, our parents, because they were low income, looking for what to eat and all of that, they had little or no money to spare for the loma or the waste collectors, and definitely no waste collector would pick up your waste for free.
Yeah,
it's a business model. So whenever it rained, they tell us that we should pack the dustbins and dump in the rain. The rain will move it and all of that. So when we are doing all of those things, one thing about it is that as you pour it inside that drainage, it's definitely going to stop somewhere.
Yeah.
And to block
the entire
access to the canals and other larger drainage infrastructures. Yeah. And suddenly, the street turned to rivers.
And pollution that goes with it.
Exactly. Pollution that goes with it. When the streets turn to rivers, we can't go to school again because definitely we can't swim the waters. Our parents' business comes to a pause because they were traders. I mean, they were hawkers. They move from here, and some of them have spots at the junction. They can't trade, so that crunches economic activities. Yeah. And the tires, whenever there was violence, the youth around are always quick to gather these tires. Somebody will donate petrol and just
set them on fire.
So
environmental hazards.
Hazard. The health infrastructure that was even manageable becomes more overburdened because a lot of more people now have breathing related diseases and all of that. So when I was growing up then, I didn't even think of it as I know that I was connected with this problem. It was always in my mind. But the solution then was not available. So in 2014, I had the opportunity of going to the White House during President Barack Obama's time. I represented Nigeria alongside other young African leaders through the Pan-African Leadership Program. And I had a course at the Ball State University in Indiana, and that opened my eyes to the opportunities, the treasure that lies around us and we see as waste.
Yeah.
So when I came back to Nigeria in that same 2014, at that point still, I couldn't figure out what to do. So until I got into the university, I wanted to study in neurosurgery, but somehow I got into chemistry.
Okay.
So one of the classes around material chemistry, it's taught that, okay, these materials are actually waste because we think they are waste. But in actual reality, waste is an illusion. It doesn't exist. It's just what your mind says is waste. It is waste. They are just materials that are in the wrong place, right materials that are in the wrong place and at the wrong time.
Yeah.
So when we're able to flip these coins,
you're
able to make value out of them.
Yeah.
And that was how Plastic Build was bettered. And we started growing since then, around 2019, to where we are today.
Beautiful. And I see the amazing products you've been creating. Yes. And I know our viewers will be seeing that, as we splash it across the screen. Yeah. I mean, your talent speaks for you.
Thank you, sir.
And from the get-go, I already knew, by the time our paths crossed through this NAIJA Youth Entrepreneurship Network, that you're going to go places. Nice. This is just the beginning, because you have something to share with the world, something positive, to share with the world, and I'm so proud of you. All right. So moving on, the Queen herself. I mean, I'm in awe. That is even an understatement. I am blown away, by your sheer brilliance of how you are, the works of your hands, what you are able to do. And then, it's so beautiful when I look at the things you do. And where do you get the energy from? What sparks your energy? What sparks your passion to do the beautiful things that you do?
Yeah. All right, thank you very much, sir. Let me start on this note. As a young lady, as a young girl, I had something that made me different from everybody, and that was my height. This height was an advantage, and at the same time, it was a very great disadvantage.
I can imagine.
Let me tell you why. Most times when I admire beautiful dresses and I want to own them, we go to the market with my mom, we spend the whole day. At the end of the day, most of the dresses end up being shorter, or maybe they don't fit well because of my height. I'm actually very taller than a regular girl. When I was in secondary school, I was about 6'2" tall. So you can imagine how tall I could be, and I was so tiny. So that was what propelled me into thinking of, oh, how about learning fashion designing to make my outfit myself. And at the end of it, I realized that I was not the only one in that kind of situation. I had other people who had that kind of issue. So like that, I was creating solutions for that kind of problem. And then moving into Adire, the one thing about Adire is that Adire is about creativity. It's just about creating outfits, turning waste even into value, like I mentioned earlier, turning waste into value, because Adire allowed me to think. I can think about a particular design and decide to then put it on fabrics and then make it into a beautiful outfit. How did I start that? It was during my when I was going into beauty pageantry. Those are some of the skills I propelled. I could make my outfit and then I would stand out from everybody. And that was what Adire helped me to do. Then for the beddings, someone will ask me, why did I go into beddings? Not closely related. When I got into FUNAB, that was in 2016, I gained admission and then we were asked to come and get our best space. I was the first to get into the room, and I saw like we were to just take the best space and so that nobody could stay there. And one thing they asked was beddings. Do you know, I came all the way, then I was in Ibadan at that point. I came all the way from Ibadan and they told me I could not own my best space because I don't have the best friend to just, and that was, then the next time I would be coming back, someone else had taken the place. That was a problem. I was not the only one in that problem at that time. There were other people facing such problem, and I, okay, this is a problem. And before I knew it, as a student, that was how I started selling beddings, making my money. So to tell you, this is the hostelites are my, like in FUNAB, are my major target audience before we now think of the world entire, because I have customers even outside
your primary
Nigeria.
Customers.
Yes. And then for the ushering, as somebody who is a model, in fact, during modeling, I did ushering at a point, you know, where the hostesses that welcome to people to event, and people noticed something about me that when I could coordinate events, in fact, that started from church. When we have an event, I could coordinate it, and this was just a passion that I just took. I enjoyed it, and before I knew it, in 2020, I had the opportunity of taking the course. I learned it, and I started making my money. So in Abeokuta, if you are looking for the best ushering agency, you think of what? You think of Joutem Events and Ushers. And I must be thankful to NAIJA Youth Entrepreneur Network. I will still talk about that. Don't let me, I will still talk about that.
Thank you for saving us time. Awesome. This is amazing. And you know, you guys have gone on to do great things and are still doing great things.
Yeah.
Now, you've won a lot of awards. You've won a lot of competitions. You've been on national TVs, and I mean, young people get to see you, hear from you. Just take some few seconds, and because I can't even keep count. Every time I open up my social media, it's either you are winning something, you are speaking somewhere, you are doing something great, you are on podiums, receiving awards and accolades. It gladdens my heart. It showed me that mentorship works. Because I was mentored, and that is how I'm able to do the things I'm doing today. So for me, it's paying it forward. And when I came across you guys and I decided, oh, I'm going to mentor you guys. So you understand the principle of mentorship. Now I am charging you as youth ambassadors of NAIJA Youth Entrepreneurship Network. You have to go out there and pay it forward. Mentor other youngsters that are coming up, looking up to you. Absolutely. Tell me some of the awards you've won.
Yeah, so like I said earlier, when I came to NAIJA Youth Entrepreneurship Network, the only thing I just had was like, I want to make soya milk. I want to make soya milk powder. I think that's what I said on the during the mentorship class. And that's January 2023. And since over then, I think we've won several awards. Currently, Samba, we are the only company to win the GAIN Sustainability Award. Then we won the first 25 companies to win the TEF Big Green Sustainability Award.
TF by you. TF, you mean Tony Elumelu Foundation.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
So, and then we won the Goldenpreneur Award, the Goldenpreneur Award, and we've also won. We've won this Gates Foundation. Yes, I think that one was really immense. Like that was what really pushed my company last year. So we won the Gates Foundation Award as well as Noella Foundation Award. So we've been using all these to pour back into. So if you hear that, okay, now that Samba Enterprise, we have 2 solar powered modular companies here in Nigeria. We've also sponsored. We created our Africa's first voice commerce platform. All these things cost us millions and millions of naira.
Awesome.
All these things would not have been possible without this award. So so I'm really grateful. You get now Nigerians are able. Then we also paid, as I said, that we are the first Nigerian certified solar powered soya milk processing facility.
Awesome.
Nigerians are able to have certified products because our products are certified by NAFTA, SON, FDA. We also have our export license, and so they are able to do that. Have soya milk. Then now, with our platform, Samba Agro Connect, entrepreneurs like me in the agri-tech and food sectors, they know that they can buy and sell without shame. Because, in fact, all the commerce platform currently in the world, no platform currently includes the voice factor. So we're able to include the voice factor where people can buy and sell their products in their languages without shame or fear of stigma.
Oh wow, their local languages. So you're integrating artificial intelligence, machine learning, and all these new technologies that are, oh man,
it's already working.
Beautiful. And being an e-commerce platform as well, in addition to the product you are making yourself, I mean, you are giving other entrepreneurs the platform to come and show their brands and sell to the world. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Like I told you one time, I was in Italy.
Oh yes, that's
and I was sitting at the program with someone who actually gave you an award, and I didn't even know until I got back to Nigeria. What was the name of that platform again?
Sheba,
right? Sheba, awesome. You see how the world works. I mean, amazing. I'm so proud of you. Amidu, recently you were the talk of town. You were on TV. You were on reality TV. You were on entrepreneurship reality TV. How was that experience? And also talk us through some of the awards you've also won before that.
So a few months ago, I was on the Fund It Forward Business Reality TV show, a program of the Channels Media Group. So they selected about 12, entrepreneurs from across Nigeria.
Awesome.
And somehow the Bariga boy was on that show. So the show was a very interesting one because it opened my eyes to the world of actual business and let me know that aside from the regular, reality TV shows like Big Brother and all of that, there are others that are designed for young people. So if you want to stay stick to the screen, doesn't have to be all of those kind of reality TV shows. There are business reality TV shows that will actually groom you because we're hosted for about 2 months, receiving nothing but deep business training. At some point, I was asking myself, am I going for a PhD course? Because the kind of
the experts that came to mentor you guys.
I was like, my company is still growing. If at this stage I'm getting this kind of experts to groom me, what would happen when I grow bigger? But we came out of the show quite victorious. We came out as second runner-up, and we were able to get a grant of about 10 million naira as boosted plastic build creative solution. Aside from that, we've won a couple of awards. I might not be able to remember all of them.
See what I'm saying? This is what we do at NAIJA Youth Entrepreneurship Network. This is the type of youngsters we groom. Beautiful.
Yeah, so Plastic Build was the first startup to win the first edition of the Lagos Business Amplifier Clinic. and that was how we got our 2 million naira grant from the Lagos State government, which has boosted our product research and development in our early days. We also got the Tony Elumelu Foundation entrepreneurship grant of $5,000.
Awesome.
Thank you to Mr. Tony Elumelu.
Awesome.
Aside from that, we got the Avant-Garde Sustainability Grant. We've gotten, I can't, but I'm sure we've ticked so many boxes in that area.
Yes.
And again, globally, the Junior Chamber International, I've been a 2-time award winner of the most creative young entrepreneur in Nigeria in 2023 and in 2024. In 2025, I said, let me take a break and let other people also, come on the spotlight. We've worked with various organizations. Yes, that reminds me, Plastibuild is a Timbuktu-backed startup. Timbuktu is Africa's largest founders community. It's a brainchild of the regional, the regional director for UNDP Africa, Mrs. Auna Ezion Kanwa. Yeah, so Timbuktu is designed for Africa startups. So Plastibuild is one of the Timbuktu startups under the Manutech verticals. Okay. So we are UNDP recognized by the United Nations and so many other organizations.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm so proud of you. We are marching on, and we are doing great things.
Absolutely.
You guys are a proof that Nigeria is blessed with talented youth.
More than talented.
The creativity that is spread across Nigeria is amazing through its young people.
Yes.
The Queen, talk to us. You've blazed a lot of trails. What are the most iconic ones that comes to mind?
All right, thank you very much. Something about me is that I am an advocate of excellence.
Yes.
Anything that has to do with excellence, you find me there. And well, I've been talking about business, but let me tell you, when it comes to academic, God has been helping. So far, for the institution I've attended so far, I've always been the best graduating student of my department. I have a science background. But then, I think that was in 2023, that was when I came in contact with NYEN. I was a core member then, and I was about even though I wanted to go further with my postgraduate studies, I had the mindset of scaling up my business. And the thing that came to mind was to look for grants, because there were a lot of opportunities. I applied for quite a number of them, but the first time I was shortlisted to come and pitch for grants was at NYEN. And we're about 70 that morning, and about 7 of us made it to the final stage. And from there, what made NYEN different from every kind of pitch section is the fact that we were all seated in the hall that day, and everybody came at turn to introduce themselves, introduce them business. Everybody came with their hair games to come and win. So from the way people were pitching about their business, that was my first time. I was learning.
Yeah.
From the judges' critics, I was learning. Yeah. From the orientation Mr. Okoro gave us, he told us how he became the Yali couple, everything, how he started, and I was not just learning, I was inspired.
Awesome.
And that was where it started. At the end of it, I was part of the 7 finalists, and I came 4th, just 4 winners. Yeah. I did not get the cash prize, but I learned something that has propelled me. After then, we added to a group, and that was when Mr. Okoro started sharing a lot of opportunities. Win grants, win this. I was just applying, and before I knew it, I had a lot of opportunities to be part of so many business trainees.
Beautiful.
And then recently, I won the Fashion Soap Award. That's about 1.5 million, 1.5 million naira by Eventful Nigeria. Thank you so much. Awesome. And by December, that was last year. By December, I will be exhibiting at Fashion Soap, which is one of the largest trade fair in Nigeria. Apart from that, in academics, I've won a lot of Best Graduating Student Award. Even where I did my national diploma way back 2014, I was invited recently for Young Alumni Award. In my school, FUNAB, I used to be La Poche then. So when people see me, they know La Poche. I was the graduate of the year for my faculty, most influential lady several times, most versatile female. And this alone, I didn't just stop at that. I tell a lot of youngsters, anything you see me become, every graces upon my life, I want to transfer it.
Yes.
Because I'm a product of mentorship.
Yes.
have been mentored. I want to transfer it. So as much as possible, I have a lot of mentees that I have first-class results. I have a lot of mentees that are doing well in their businesses. I have even mentees that they've won grants. Skill Up Summit in Ogun State. People come there to pitch for grant. I have some of them who we trained, who applied for grant, and they've won millions of grants. So it's not just about me at the end of the day. It's about learning and then impacting others at the end of the day. And thank you so much.
Beautiful. I love that you mentioned the WhatsApp group that we opened for young people across Nigeria. That has been, I mean, that's for me, it's a way of, because I'm involved in a lot of ecosystems both in Nigeria, across Africa, and across the world. And for me, information is key. So when I established that WhatsApp platform, I'm glad the aim has been achieved, showing that young people with the right information, they are able to do great things. Now, on a final note, because we're going to round up now, on a final note, as a young woman, actually this question is for both of you, then I will come to you. As a young woman, knowing the type of society we live in, how have you been able to navigate your way? Because I know a lot of young girls are watching you guys now. What do you have to say? Being a woman in a male-dominated society like ours, how has it been for you to actually be the one to light up the torch and go through a dark tunnel so that other young girls coming behind you will be able to see and navigate and be inspired by what you have been able to do and continue doing?
It has been amazing. It has been an amazing journey. When I started, like I said, when I finished school, I didn't want to go. I came from a family of traders. I didn't want to go to school because I wanted to just continue the trade. But my dad was like, you must go first. And then when I finished, I didn't even have any single hand work to even navigate real life. So this so that's the reason why I had to bone everything that people are saying. Like they were like, okay, use your certificate and go to start working. But my passion was more for entrepreneurship. So when I came to NYEN, NAIJA Entrepreneurship Network, they mentored me. Yes, I didn't win. Yes, because I was just saying I want to make soya milk. But my sibling, yes, I have 4 other siblings now who are running their startup. One of them have even won the NYEN grants too.
Yeah, I remember her. Yes, I met her in Benin. Yeah, when we organized the competition in Benin. Well, I didn't even know she was your sister until she won, and I was blown away. I'm like, wow.
So the fact that I was able to run a startup in a male-dominated world was what prompted. My siblings were like, okay, if you can do this, I believe I can do this. I remember when I finished NYEN, that was January 2023. Then in our WhatsApp group, we posted that Google Business program organized by Faith Foundation. I won. That was my first grant I've ever won. So they gave me 200,000 naira to start life, and that's what I knew the real meaning of creativity. I had to use that 200,000 naira and start my business.
And you didn't think of buying Brazilian hair?
So that's what I used to start. And so that's how, if you hear of Sambag Enterprise, Sambag, it's from NYEN actually. That's how. So running this kind of business, you have to have grit and resilience. So you don't pay, because believe me, you see many people that will tell you nobody is doing this, it can't be done. Just keep on focusing. I know that you have a dream to achieve, a passion to fulfill, and many people actually are tied to you, whether you like it or yes. So for me, I think running it is working in this kind of world, in a world where a male-dominated world is actually fun. For me, I see it as fun.
See?
I see it as fun.
So you have been able to, mentally, you have been able to flip it.
Yes.
Instead of it being scary, you're seeing it as fun.
Definitely.
Because you are conquering.
Yes.
And for me, the 2 keywords I take out from you as we round up is grit, resilience. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm honored.
What is your take on that?
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. I think I will start on these notes. God having a vision, and having the gift of men. I think these three things are very important in one's life journey. You have to have God, you have a vision of where you are going, and then have people around you, gifts of men, good people, quality people that are ready to help you. It will help you go far in life. And when you have those people, acknowledge them. Yeah. So for me, while growing up, I had so many things I wanted to do. So I said I am a woman of many colors. I have so many talents I could just turn into ideas. But I tell people, when I see a situation, I know I can just maximize it, be creative about it, and at the end of the day, turn it into an idea. So I go for it because I know that nobody will stop me. I am just a product of my thought. If I think I can, I can.
Yes.
There was, and because of that, over the years, I went into pageantry. I've done a lot of projects. I traveled around the southwest state in Nigeria. We visit 25 secondary schools, whereby we met with over 5,000 students. We mentor them on the needs of academic excellence, vision. If you can do well in school, there's a way that it will affect everything you are doing. I think it's in me. And so I took it to a point of helping other youngsters. Look at Skill Up. We are doing fine at Skill Up. We've been able to empower youngsters the same way I was empowered.
Yes.
We've been able to give back to them. Yes. At the end of the day, business support, they got that. And then for the gifts of men, for the vision in this sense that even when the situation around you does not look like it, you keep on going. When I was a beauty queen, we had the opportunity to meet a lot of people. In fact, you would be able to get some things. The fact that you're a female, you are maybe do some things that you are not meant to. But when you have God and you have a vision of where you would not be distracted because you know that what you don't have now, you will definitely have it later. My mom used to say something, I don't know in Yoruba, so you don't, because of your current situation, give up and then just allow maybe a man to just stay with you or lay with you for anything. Because when you work hard, at the end of the day, you find out that you get it. There is nothing you cannot achieve as a lady. There was a time that having a 500 naira subscription was my problem. Now I can comfortably do my subscription. I don't need you. Let me start on that subscription note, even though there are so many other things. So it's just to show that once you keep on going through life, once you keep on giving in your best, it gets better. Yes. And then for the gift of men, look for people that are doing well in your field. People you want to be like. When you climb on the shoulders of people that have been there, it makes it easier. You won't make mistakes. They will lead you, they will guide you. In fact, nowadays, look for real people. Not everybody wants to be a mentor. There are people that just want to mentor you to just get it. They don't want to impact your life. So look for, and when you have them, acknowledge them. Share your idea with them. Look at the Skill Up. There are many times that I will just, at a point, I'll just be bothered. Oh, what do I have to do? I reach out to my mentors. They tell me, okay, this is how to go. But I'll be like, this thing that is even giving me a headache is not even as hard as it. So God, having a vision, because when you have the vision, the determination to make sure that you achieve the vision, which is the picture of your future would come in place, and then the gift of men is very important.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful, sir. Beautiful. My key word I'm taking out of you is to be a visionary. That is awesome. Because you have to be able to envision. You have to be able to paint a picture of where you want to be in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, and then set the plan in motion. And like you said, determination to work towards it. I love that, because not every human being is a visionary. But if you are able to become one, it makes a lot of difference. Because you are able to see things before others even see it. You're able to see opportunities even before others spot it. And like you rightly said, which I really love, out of difficult situations, you can already start formulating ideas on how to solve problems, and it becomes a money-making venture for you at the end of the day. Awesome.
This is awesome. Thank you guys. I mean, finding out time to be here to talk to me about your journey so far, and it's been quite enlightening, to say this. It's. I mean, I'm so overjoyed. I'm so happy seeing you guys making the great strides that you guys are making. And for me, it shows me that I did not make a mistake. Definitely is establishing the NAIJA Youth Entrepreneurship Network. You guys are in validation that mentorship works, right? So I'm going to give you the chance to say what is your parting shot? One will be your one last sentence to young people out there who are watching us today.
Yeah. So for me, I've like, don't give up. If you have, you have a dream, every one of us ought to take a unique dream. Work on it, because even if you don't work on it, give it 5 years, you will regret not working on it. And while you're working on it, you will have challenges. Like you said, no dream or doesn't face that challenge, but we always overcome it.
Thank you.
What's your last? So for me, never starts for the money, yes. Because once you get stuck to it, it will be difficult to disconnect from it. If you want to win, don't follow the ground rule. Sometimes you need to reset the rules.
Shake up the tables. Shake up. Or even build your own table.
What will be your parting shot? What will be your last few words for young people out there?
All right. I will say you are the product of your thoughts. If you think you can, you can.
And with this, we conclude this episode, and I would like to say this. I am a big dreamer. Very big dreamer. I dream dreams. And that is what has made me who I am today. And as you can see, it is reflected in these young people that I have mentored over time. Their dreams are valid. Your dreams are valid. And that is why you are doing amazing things. So I encourage you youngsters out there, dream, and follow up on those dreams. Thank you. We love you.